Simba got mad. Simba got mad that Stella was eating his piece of cake. Did you see that? Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the LuckyFerals. Good morning, Stella. How are you today? Stella jumped on the bed this morning to get her pets, and what I realized yesterday is Stella loves to have her ears rubbed. That is like her thing. Like, you know how Boo's thing is getting brushed? Stella's thing is having her ears rubbed. The minute I start rubbing her ears, she just starts purring, gets all happy. And I don't know why it took me so long to realize this, or maybe it's just like a new thing with her, but she loves having her ears rubbed. So I rubbed her ears before, and then she moved over to the corner of the bed, and she's been laying here. And that's a street cleaner, Stella. Do you hear the street cleaner? Right now we have 2 cats on the bed. Simba just joined Stella. And at some point this morning, we even had 3 cats on the bed. Splash jumped on the bed, but he was only on the bed for, I would say, like 30 seconds. He just wanted to see what was going on. Then he jumped off. It's 8:55 a.m. And here's Stella on a scratch and roll. And here's Boo on a scratch and roll. Stella, Boo. So I have Boo on this scratch and roll, and I'm playing with the cat charmer underneath that. Like, he loves that. And then I have Stella on this one, and I'm playing with the cat charmer underneath that. She loves that. So I have this in my left hand, and I have Boo's in my right hand. And Splash and Simba are the audience. Boo had a bunch of sleepers in his eyes this morning, and I have these little eye wipes, and I went to wipe them out of his eyes, and this is what he did to me. Like, he freaked out of nowhere and just like totally scratched me up. Obviously I'm not happy about that, and he was put into his room for a timeout, and yeah, it's just a lot of scratches that I don't need. It seems their names are pen. It's about 11:43 a.m. I've just spent like an hour going through comments on YouTube because there's been so many of them. And Boo's been watching me from the cat tower. He's laying there and just staring. He looks very comfortable. Simba's in Boo's room. I went downstairs before, and Simba was laying in this blue basket. And I wanted to bring him up to Boo's room, but I did not want to disturb him. So I picked him up, basket and all. And I put the basket here by the windows because he loves looking out the windows. And at the time he jumped out of the basket because he wanted to kind of inspect the room. And it looks like he went back into the basket, where he's now sleeping by the windows. So Simba will be in Boo's room all day until later. He was on free roam last night with Splash and Stella. And this morning he was jumping all around, climbing to the top of cat towers, running like a maniac with Splash. They had a good time, but he needs to rest his leg. I did not see him limping this morning, and so that's good, but still, he needs time to rest. From people that I've been talking to, they say if their cats have had like something similar, it could take like a month to go away, and that's assuming it is a soft tissue injury like the vet says it is. I mean, there's a chance that it could be something really weird and really rare, but you know, odds are that it is just soft tissue, like a pulled muscle or a ligament or something, and that could take a while to heal. So Simba's just going to be kind of isolated for parts of the day so he can rest it more. It is 91 degrees in the greenhouse today, so I just unzipped the door on it, and here's the catnip. It came back, and it was looking pretty horrible yesterday, but it seemed that it just needed water, and after I gave it some water, it's looking really good. So I need to plant that. I need to plant a bunch of this stuff today, but I need to go buy dirt. The lilacs are blooming right now. They smell so good. Stella and Splash are lounging in the cat beds downstairs. They love these cat beds. Last night I went to Petco and bought 60 pounds of cat litter. This is the Dr. Elsie's cat litter that the cats like, and this should be enough for 3 of the litter boxes, and it usually lasts about a month. So thank you to everyone who sent in gift cards for Petco. I used them to purchase this litter. This is the cherry tree that has the pink blossoms. It's in bloom right now, or it's almost in full bloom right now. It's about 2 p.m. and I just got back from the store where I buy the raw food for the cats. And I was really happy because I got the last 2 bags that they had of the Primal Raw Rabbit Nuggets for cats. And I told the woman working there that the cats absolutely love these. It's their favorite. So hopefully she got the hint and she knows to keep these in stock. And then they had these 2 bags of the Nature's Variety Instant Raw Bites. These are the small bags, the 1.25 pound bags. And when I asked her if she had the larger 3 pound bags that are like more like this size, she said that someone else had asked her to special order the larger bags and that they don't come in larger bags. So I told her that yes, they indeed do come in 3 pound bags because I purchased the 3 pound bags in other stores. So at least now she's aware of the fact that they do come in larger bags. And I've even purchased a larger bag in the store where I just bought these. So I don't know. It's a new store. Maybe she's a new employee. I know she's at least been working there since the store opened, which would be several months ago. But that's why I don't trust a lot of people that work at retail, because I don't know, maybe back in the day people used to actually educate themselves on like what they're doing so they could do a better job at their job. I feel like now people like don't bother and they're like, oh, it's just my job, I don't care. Anyway, all this raw food cost me about $95, so I want to give a big thank you to everyone who donated and super chatted, because it all went to pay for this food. And so, for example, one of these Primal bags has 48 nuggets in it. And the cats go through 2 nuggets per meal. So that would be 8 nuggets for breakfast and another 8 nuggets for dinner. So that's 16 nuggets a day. So one of these bags lasts 3 days. So we have 3 days, 3 days, and maybe another, let's say 2 days. So this is only like a week's worth of food for the cats, maybe slightly more than a week's worth of food for the cats. So thank you guys so much. I just gave Boo some crunchies in my room, and Simba's in Boo's room. So I put some crunchies through the gate like I normally do, and Simba did not even get up for crunchies. Like I didn't even know where he was because I couldn't see him in the room. And it ends up he was like sleeping in the corner because I guess that's like the coolest spot in the room. And he slept right through crunchy noises. So I guess he was getting some really good sleep, but he eventually woke up because I was walking around the room. And that would explain why yesterday in the live stream, Boo was sleeping on the cat tower in the afternoon and he did not hear the crunchy robot go off. Because I guess when they're sleeping too deeply, they don't hear the crunchies. So right now it's about 7:20 p.m. and it's raining. And I just gave Hydrox some food. It's like the leftover raw food from the cats. It's on that platter, and it's mostly under the table. Hydrox is camped out next to the house right now. There's like a little narrow band that stays wet. He's not under the house. He should be under the house in his apartment because that stays dry. But I just saw him near the house, and that's where he's hanging out. I mean, this should be a passing shower. It should not last very long. But he does have some food, and I don't mind. And I don't mind if that platter gets a little wet because it's pretty dry. So right now, if that gets wet, I think that'll be fine. It's almost 10 p.m. and I've been playing with a laser pointer with the cats, but they know where it's coming from, and I don't like them like looking at it. Simba was running all around the rug, and I don't want him running around either. I'm just about to give the boys their birthday presents from Zoa. She made these little pieces of birthday cake. The one with the bugs is for Simba, and the one with the donuts is for Splash. And yeah, I'm gonna give them their cake and let's see what happens. Stella has decided she's gonna eat Simba's piece of cake. Uh-oh, Stella wants both pieces of cake. Hey! What are you doing? Simba got mad. Simba got mad that Stella was eating his piece of cake. Did you see that? Did you see that? Now Stella's saying, "How dare you attack me? I'm your mother." Poor Simba. Stella wants both pieces of cake. Okay, so I gave Stella the wobbler with some crunchies in it and some dried catnip in it. Simba has his piece of cake. So there's Splash with his birthday cake. There's Simba with his birthday cake. And Stella has some crunchies and catnip in the wobbler. Thank you for watching this LuckyFerals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.